The Kansas City Chiefs are preparing to make a key move in the upcoming 2025 NFL Draft. After focusing their efforts on strengthening the offense during free agency, the franchise is now looking to balance its roster with a powerful defensive addition. In a recent mock draft, the Chiefs surprised everyone by selecting Walter Nolen, the talented defensive tackle from Ole, Mississippi. This young prospect is shaping up to be the next big reinforcement on the team's defensive line, where he would form a dangerous duo with Chris Jones, the engine of Kansas City's defense. What impact would this decision have on the team? Let's dive into all the details and analyze the implications of this potential selection. It's important to note that, so far, the Chiefs have focused much of their attention on bolstering the offense, especially during free agency. With key players like Patrick Mahomes leading the way, the priorities seem to be strengthening the attack to remain one of the most explosive offenses in the league. However, the NFL Draft offers a unique opportunity to acquire young, fresh talent that could immediately impact key areas. And in this case, defense is the sector that could receive a major boost. Chiefs head coach Andy Reid and general manager Brett Veach have been clear about their approach, looking for players who can pressure the opposing quarterback and strengthen the run defense. The defensive line is one of the areas that most need attention, and the potential selection of Walter Nolen could be the perfect step to achieve this goal. Chiefs defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo has shown in the past that his system is highly effective when there is constant pressure on the quarterback. Over the years, Spagnuolo has proven that a defense capable of generating pressure without needing to send constant blitzes can be just as destructive. In this regard, the addition of Walter Nolen, a physically dominant defensive lineman, could elevate the Chiefs' defense even further and make it one of the most feared in the NFL. With Chris Jones as the centerpiece of the defensive line, Nolen could be the perfect complement. Together, these two players could form an unstoppable defensive front, capable of putting constant pressure on opposing quarterbacks and stopping the run effectively. Nolen's presence would not only add more talent but also allow the Chiefs to diversify their defensive strategies without having to rely solely on blitzes to generate pressure. According to analyst Cam Mellor from College Sports Network, Walter Nolen is one of the top prospects of the 2025 class and could be the perfect pick for the Chiefs in the first round of the draft. Nolen has shown himself to be an exceptional run blocker and a highly effective pass rusher. His performance at Ole Miss has made it clear that he is ready to make the jump to the NFL, and his development potential is enormous. What makes Nolen such an attractive option for the Chiefs is his ability to influence the game immediately. His versatility on the defensive line makes him a high-impact player who could be a key piece in Spagnuolo's scheme. Additionally, his ability to pressure the quarterback and stop the run could take Kansas City's defense to new heights. If the Chiefs decide to select Nolen, they could solidify their defense even further, balancing the team after their focus on offense during free agency. The addition of a young talent who learns alongside a veteran like Chris Jones could guarantee a dominant defensive line for many years. However, this selection could also mean that the Chiefs pass on other key needs in the draft, such as strengthening the secondary or improving depth at linebacker. This is where fan discussions come into play. Many are asking if Walter Nolen is, in fact, the best choice for the Chiefs. Some believe that reinforcing the defensive line with Nolen would be a masterstroke for Kansas City, especially considering the impact he could have alongside Chris Jones. Others, however, argue that needs in other areas, like the secondary or even linebacker, could be just as important for the franchise. The Chiefs' needs in the secondary have been evident in recent years, particularly in long pass situations. And while the defensive line has been solid, some believe that reinforcing that area may not be as urgent as addressing other issues on the roster. Still, the combination of Nolen and Jones could transform the Chiefs' defense, allowing the franchise to face the top teams in the league with a more balanced and feared defense. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think strengthening the defense with Walter Nolen is the best strategy for the Chiefs in the 2025 draft? Or do you think they should prioritize another position, such as the secondary or linebacker? Leave your comment, and let's discuss the best options for the team. The 2025 NFL Draft is just around the corner, and the Kansas City Chiefs may be about to make a masterstroke with the selection of Walter Nolen. We'll be closely watching how this situation unfolds and the decisions the franchise makes in the coming weeks. As always, we'll keep you informed on all the latest updates. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything.